All right, we are spooling.
All right.
Spooling.
All right.
We are spooling to the internets.
Just I kind of reached
Oh,
that point in the evening where it's like, okay, all right, I can
you can
yeah
make it, John. You
do
can
this
do it.
one more hour.
You
Uh,
can do it.
all right. So welcome everybody. I hope you guys are having a great night. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here. We're very excited that you are here. So let's go ahead and get going, shall we?
Sure.
In today's show, we've got news about Disney Cruise Line offers more holiday cheer. Oh, let me go back because that's all the same thing. In today's show, we've got news about Disney Cruise Line offering more holiday cheer. Fireworks spectaculars are coming back to Disney parks this summer. Headline news, meetups, trivia, and oh so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome to the show. So glad you were here. How are you doing tonight, Uncle Tony?
I'm doing good.
Excellent. What'd you do Disney this weekend? Anything?
Let me think. I went to the new hot dog place.
What'd you do Disney this weekend?
Portillo. Well, it's close to Disney. I went to Portillo's, which is a Chicago hot dog joint. So,
Nice.
It wasn't too bad. White Castle is still 90 minutes for the drive-through, and Portillo's was, I'd say, probably less than 10 minutes to get in, and then another, I don't know, 5 to get my order done.
Wow.
So it was not bad. Food is really good. They have hot dogs. They have like Italian beef sandwiches. They have sausages. They have chicken. They have fish. And all of their cakes are made on premise and are delicious.
Wow.
Yes, very moist,
there.
nice icing on them. Yeah, very good, very good. And the inside is, kind of kitschy. Think like, TGI Friday signs, lights, movie memorabilia, music memorabilia, that kind of thing. Very nice.
Ooh, staff has flair.
Yeah. No, they don't have flair. And the thing is, like, you order, and it's all in open kitchen, so you can see them making your hot dog or your sandwich.
Cool.
Yeah, which is kind of fun. Yeah, I was waving to everybody behind the glass.
Nice. Nice.
The
We didn't do much Disney this weekend. I mean, we hung out with a bunch of friends who were Disney people, but I mean, we really did very little this weekend. And Sunday, the only thing we really did Disney was we watched Avengers Endgame one more time. That's
a good movie.
A 3-hour commitment or 2.5-hour commitment, but it's worth it.
But when you got nothing to do, who cares?
Yeah, it was nice. It was kind of nice watching it again and seeing everybody, and really praying that they figure out a way to bring Natasha back full time, because I'd like to see more.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson kicking butt and taking names, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah.
But we really didn't do very much. We had some plans and they fell through, and we've just been, I started a new job about a month or so ago, and Sarah's job is crazy. Excuse me, Sid's job is crazy. And so it's just, when you get a chance to just do nothing, that's what we do.
Right.
And that's horrible to say, but for right now, that's the best we got.
Yeah. And Sunday was Father's Day, so my daughter took me out, and that was, went to a local place. That was
By the way, I don't know if I said it when we talked yesterday. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. You did. But thank you again. And I said happy for
baby Father's Day. Yeah.
For baby Father's Day.
All right.
Hallmark should really get on that for baby.
I know. Daddy. Yeah. I know. You would think
missing out.
They would be all over that like white on rice, but apparently not.
Maybe I'll start it.
Yeah. Hey, before we get too far into it, I do want to give a shout out to our good friends over at Destinations to Travel. Whether you're planning a vacation or you're just kind of thinking about planning a vacation, you need to contact our friends over at Destinations to Travel because they are the experts, the go-to folks on how to plan your next vacation. And in the time of COVID restrictions, you never know what's going to happen. So these folks keep up to date on all the different policies around the world and around the country. So if you're planning on any type of vacation, a Disney vacation or cruises as they're starting to open back up a little bit, Destinations to Travel is your guide for your dream vacation. And the thing is, that's really cool, is they don't charge you a dime. So the best way to get in touch with them is to go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/the travel. So DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. Fill out a quick survey, and one of our good friends over at Destinations to Travel will get in touch with you. And speaking of, I cannot go without giving a big, huge shout out to Christina and Adriana for all the great blog content they've been putting out. So
Yes.
definitely go check them out. We've got our buddies that come on the show. Christina and Adriana are amazing. So if you wanted to put a little note in for one of those four ladies to be your travel planner, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So July 12th and 13th, Destinations Travel is going to do a complete media blitz. They're bringing, all their top agents down here to Florida. They're going to be in all the resorts, all the hotels, all the parks, doing all the things. And it is all going to be live on the internets. So follow them on the social. On Facebook, it's at D2Travel. And it's the same on YouTube, Insta, and Twitter. So they'll be on all those platforms. And once we get a little bit more information about dates, places, and times, we'll kind of do that. But I would tell you, go over to those. Like if you're on Facebook and you're liking over there, go over there, subscribe, get the notification, and this way when they do go live, you'll just get your little ding on your phone and you'll be done. But yeah, they're gonna give you best tips in the Magic Kingdom, the best things to eat over at Animal Kingdom. So highly suggest that you take advantage of this. If you haven't been because of the pandemic, this is your chance to see live what's going on real time on these 2 days. So go check them out. Yep.
So I guess there's nothing left for us to do but to get into
the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Well, Disney Cruise Line is offering even more holiday cheer than ever before in the fall of 2022. Hang on a second. What? I thought we were planning cruises this year. Are we not doing cruises this year? Have they canceled them all yet?
Yes.
So yeah, okay, cool. The magic of the holidays will maybe return to Disney Cruise Line in the fall of 2022 with Halloween on the high seas and Very Merry Time Christmas across the fleet, including the first fall season for the all-new Disney Wish. With 5 ships now sailing from New York, Florida, Texas, and California, more guests than ever will be able to experience holidays at sea with Disney Cruise Line. Halloween on the high seas returns to Disney Cruise Line in mid-September through October 2022 on select sailings across the fleet. Guests can dress up and join Disney characters in their Halloween costumes at Mickey Mouse. Someone said something wrong there. Costumes at Mickey's Masquerade Party. Enjoy themed food, beverages, and crafts, and immerse yourself in a ghoulish ship takeover with elaborate decor and a magic pumpkin tree. So in early November through December, the Disney Cruise Line fleet is decked from bow to stern with holiday cheer and entertainment during Very Merry Time cruises. Holiday magic is unwrapped for the whole family with festive holiday decor, favorite characters in their finest holiday attire, and special visit from none other than Santa Claus. Santa COVID. Bookings open to the public June 24th of 2021. More details can be found on the fall 2022 itineraries page of DisneyCruise.com.
Yeah.
I thought we were back at it.
Yeah.
Apparently Disney said, "Oh yeah, no, that's not going to happen this year."
Yeah. No, I think they're getting close. I hope so. Hey kids, fireworks are back.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Starting July. Disney tradition since 1957,
Jeez.
when the first time they blew up Sleeping Beauty's castle. Oh, that was not a good one. It was called the Perfect Kiss Goodnight. At the close of the magical day, and the summer skies above Disney theme parks sparkle with color once again. So at Disney World here in Florida, July 1st will mark the start of the nightly fireworks performance at the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora, will be at the Magic Kingdom, which will transform Cindy's castle with lights, projections, pyrotechnics, as moments from favorite Disney stories encourage you to grab and hold of your dreams and make them come true. As part of the ongoing transformation of, as far as the ongoing construction over at Epcot Forever is coming back.
Forever is coming back?
See, it's forever.
Oh, God. How are they doing Epcot Forever when the entire place is decked out with, harmonies?
The rings of light? I don't know. I don't know how they're going to, do the boat jet ski things in there, because poof, I just see somebody hitting the screen. So that's coming back. And Disneyland Park in California welcomes back all guests. The fun starts July 4th for them. Mickey's Mix Magic, presented nightly throughout the summer, which is a state-of-the-art projections, show lighting, laser. Transformation on Main Street, Sleeping Beauty Castle, and the facade of It's a Small World, for those that can't get to the front of the park because you were stuck back there, into a dazzling family fun dance party that goes sky high with fireworks to celebrate the leader of the club, Mickey Mouse. And here is my thing and caveat. There are not going to be special 4th of July fireworks. They're just doing their normal whatever, Epcot
Firework.
Forever, Happily Ever After, and whatever's happening in Disneyland. There are no fireworks.
I can honestly tell you that the other night we came home and it was around 11 o'clock and we heard.
Did you get excited?
I was like, oh, that's Epcot, because we could see in Magic Kingdom skies and it wasn't there. So it was definitely Epcot. Yeah, in a weird way I did. I was like, oh my gosh, fireworks.
Yeah.
So it's just a sign that things are getting back to normal. It's really nice to see.
So I wonder if they were testing Epcot Forever, or were they doing another harmonious test?
Hard to say. Don't know.
So it'll be interesting, like, the fireworks guys going, well, what are we loading tonight?
What show are we doing
Yeah,
tonight?
what show?
Don't know.
Yeah.
The way the communication can be there sometimes, I'm sure it's
Well,
like
with
rolling.
a half-baked staff, and it may be that way.
Yeah.
You may not want to stand close to the railing for the first show. I'm just saying.
Yeah. If you have any desire to keep your hair or your eyebrows the same,
Just take a step back.
tickets are now on sale for Disney's Disney After Dark. Disney After Hours Boo Bash. Get your costumes ready. Disney After Hours Boo Bash tickets are on sale for select nights from August 10th through October 31st. You can join in the spooky fun at the Magic Kingdom Park with 3 hours of lower wait times for 20 plus favorite attractions, ghostly character cavalcades, trick or treating.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah.
And performances from the
They're just
Cadaver.
going to throw it to you from 6 feet away.
Yeah, open up. Performances from the Cadaver Dance, and tickets are selling quickly. I will say that we did a previous week's story in one of the Patreon shows, and Halloween is obviously sold out.
Yeah. For, I think it was $200 a person was the price. Disney, has different price for different days, obviously. And Halloween, I think, was close to $200. So good for you, Disney. As a stockholder, I applaud you. And as a pass holder, I want to beat you over the head with a baseball bat. Just saying. All right, hey, single rider lines have started to open up again at Disney World.
Nice.
According to multiple sources, single rider lines are beginning to reopen at Walt Disney World. Sources have confirmed that the witnessing of the single rider lines being utilized at some attractions. This comes as no surprise since June 15th, when Disney lifted the mask ban for those that were vaccinated indoors and outdoors, except for in transportation. It makes sense. Normalcy has certainly returned to the most magical place on Earth, with evident when you can see the line for the Jungle Cruise. Distancing markers are all gone, and everybody is told to fill in all available space once again.
Heyo. Yeah, you will.
That was the one thing that I did enjoy, is that I didn't have, somebody rubbing up against me with their backpack.
In some cultures, that's a sign of appreciation.
Oh, I thought I was winding up getting married to somebody or something.
Oh, that's in some cultures that is true.
And now, sources also report that Smuggler's Run, Rock and Roller Coaster, Test Track are all using their single rider lines. Once again, the availability of the single rider line depends on the posted wait time. For example, when the posted wait time gets to 30 minutes or less at Smuggler's Run the other day actually, the single rider line was closed. So it's got to be more than 30 minutes, is what they're saying. The return of the option is good news, obviously, with wait lines and fast passes. So, and I'll tell you this: even if you have like 2 or 3 people in your group, just do the single rider. You may all wind up on the same ride vehicle.
Right.
That's happened. So, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Yeah.
Right. Hey, if you'd like to support the show, if you'd like to get some custom content that is not available anywhere else, if you'd like to get an amazing, robust reward system and save some money and a free Pixar hat, then you need to go over to patreon.com. Excuse me. I have no idea what's going on. Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah. It's a frog in my throat. You need to go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon and sign up to be one of our new Patreons. Just like our newest Patreon, Juanita R. Martin. Thank you for signing up. Thanks to all of our current patrons. We appreciate what you guys do because that allows us to do what we do. So basically, Patreon is a way that you guys support the show. And what we do in return is we provide up to 3 extra shows every week just for you guys. So the $5 level, you get 2 shows. At the $10 level, you get a Disney Plus show. Plus there's, like I said, a robust reward system. And if you like the Disney by the Numbers t-shirt club t-shirts, there's a level that you can get those shirts as well, mailed directly to your door. You don't have to do anything. It just shows up. Now Patreon also allows you to pay in advance for a year and you save 10%. And if you level up, or if you join, you get a free Pixar hat, a hand-embroidered Pixar hat, which is awesome. And all of that is available over at DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon. Thanks for the Patreon community that we have. We do a live show as well at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so you can see us a couple times, depending on what your availability is. You could join us for one or the other. That way you don't have to feel like you have to be here all night. So, yeah, come on, hang out, and join and be a Patreon.
Yep. We have 2 meetups left this year. We may squeeze something else in. I had something in mind. I got to figure it out. August 7th is our meetup at Ravello, and you have to go RSVP. So go to our Facebook page, go look for events, and then RSVP. There are only a few slots left. This is going to be limited, unfortunately, because of COVID. We can't get huge tables over there. So go do that. And then December 11th, mark your calendar. We'll have more instructions coming soon. We are doing our annual Christmas crawl. So we go Contemporary, Poly, assuming there's a place that we can walk onto a monorail, and the Grand Floridian. And we see trees, we drink, we have fun. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people look forward to that every year.
Yeah, it's a great event.
Special little note: the week of 4th of July, we shall not be here. We will be on vacation. So, sorry, you may have to listen to an old show again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just, talk amongst yourselves and create a new show. That'd be kind of nice too.
Yeah. Just send us a link if you create your own show. I'd like to hear that.
Be great. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Last week, the trivia question was this, John. What were Mickey and Minnie's original names?
I do not know.
Ooh.
He says, knowing the answer.
It was Mortimer and Minervere.
Try again.
What?
It's Mortimer and Minerva.
Minerva. Okay. Close enough.
Yeah.
Well, good thing, because I would have gotten it wrong every time I went to meet her in the park.
Every time.
The story goes that Lillian didn't like Mortimer, and she changed it to Mickey. I don't know if that's completely 100% true.
Yeah. Lillian said, I don't think so, brother.
Yeah.
But he did keep the mini part of Minerva.
Yeah.
Minnie. Minerva.
Yeah.
Minnie. Yeah.
So the winner is Shannon. It's in an envelope. It's on my desk. It'll go out this week. This week's question may fool or trick some of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you all are going to Google. So the question is this: how many barbershops are located in the Magic Kingdom? If you know the correct answer, send it to @Disney Parks Podcast, DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com, if I can get it out of my head.
Wow.
All right, so how many barbershops are there in the Magic Kingdom? Okay.
Yeah. This is a great question.
Shops.
Barber shops.
Not bippity boppities, barber shops.
Barber shops.
Send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
So we have to tell you a little bit about this one and consider this a rumor.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You don't have the alarm? Okay, cool.
Oh,
great.
I got to get my rumor thing back.
Yeah, we gotta get there. So apparently there are more price increases on the way, including the first Disney Vacation Club over $300 a point. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is not a misspeak. That's supposedly happening. Now, again, this is a rumor.
Right.
Several Disney Vacation Club properties will soon see an increase in their direct sold-out price per point, including Disney's first ever 300 plus point per point resort.
Yeah. So let's tell you what a sold-out resort price resort is. So let's say the Polynesian or Grand Floridian or Old Key West. Those are sold out. You can't currently, they're not selling points for those. But
Right.
when Disney has their first right of refusal, so when you're selling yours, if they like the deal, they will buy it and then put that points back into their little coffer. So a sold out resort is now when I sold like my Bay Lake, they now have those points and they sold them. And now they are going to start selling those at $300 a point.
Good Lord. Yeah. So the new sold-out resort price increase is rumored to go into effect on June 24th of 2021 with a new Disney Vacation Club members, and on July 15th for current members to add on more points. This marks the second increase in less than 12 months for the Grand Californian, which saw its price increase from $280 to $295 back on January 14th. In total, this equals a $30 per point increase year over year. So if you're a Grand Californian owner, that news is pretty exciting. How could it be exciting? Because aren't you getting
More money if
you're
you
making
sell it.
more? Yeah. But for the rest of us dreaming about adding, what's VGC?
Where is that?
It's VGC points.
Oh, I'm not sure.
For everyone else who's dreaming about adding more points to your collection, it sounds a wee bit daunting. So the good news is that Disney Vacation Club is revisiting some of its old tricks for rolling out these incentives. While direct pricing will not increase next week for new members, the current DVC members looking to add on will benefit from some additional time before the increased prices go into effect. With these increases, 13 of 15 Disney Vacation Club resorts have seen their direct sold-out price increase over the past 12 months, with only Animal Kingdom Villas and Grand Floridian unchanged.
Yeah. Listen, if you want points, do it soon. Because if they do make this move on, if you have to be in a specific resort that is a sold-out resort, well, you're screwed. You're going to pay through the nose. The only thing I can tell you is like when they finished the new Grand Floridian building, Big Pine Key or whatever, Old Pine Key, whatever it is, those won't be $300. They'll be selling them at the market value. But what they're trying to do is really control the market and the price. They don't, they're giving you all these benefits if you buy directly from them, and then if you're not, they're just cutting you off at the legs and saying you get no benefits. And I've even heard that you won't even be eligible for the DVC annual pass price if they release it again. So they're really just taking all the benefits that are good and giving it to people that are buying directly from Disney.
Well, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Haven't we been talking about the benefits becoming less and less, like some of the benefit for only parties and stuff going away?
Yes. Yeah.
So Disney's actually giving less and less and charging more and more.
Yeah. And listen, if you want to know more about DVC, we have a series over on Patreon with Tim Kornewski, owner of the DVCnews.com. So we're doing a series with him. We're just going topic by topic by topic. You can email us our questions. We even talk about people's questions. So if that's your bag and you want to find out more information and be an informed consumer, I would tell you go become a patron and go listen to it over there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's move on. Walt Disney Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic is coming back for 2021. I think we're going to hear coming back a lot in the next couple months.
Yeah.
That will be, like the last time in forever, it'll be now be the coming back in forever.
Yeah.
Walt Disney Swan and Dolphin Food and Wine Classic will return Friday, October 29th and Saturday, October 30th, offering outdoor festival featuring unlimited food tastings from the resort's culinary team and wine, beer, and other sips from around the world. Overnight packages and event-only tickets are now available at www.foodandwineclassic.com. Foodandwineclassic.com. The annual tradition since 2010, it's actually the year I moved here, the event makes its return this fall after a one-year hiatus and highly successful debut of the Spring Food and Wine Classic. Set outside among the scenic ambiance of the resort, the event features live music, 20 food stations, 100 beverage stations, immersive themed areas such as the Beer Garden and the Bubble Lounge. The menu will include things such as handcrafted smoked pork belly, apple butter bourbon barbecue, buttered grits, shaved radish, roasted chestnut puree served over a smokin' D barbecue, roasted Lynn's Heritage Black Angus beef tenderloin, mashed potatoes, roasted carrots, hollandaise sauce served over Shula's Steakhouse, and then kimono roll will have a ahi tuna, yellowtail, sustainable salmon, wasabi mayonnaise served by Kimonos. There are 3 themed areas: the Beer Garden, the Bubble Lounge, and the Pig in the Poke. Oh, and Chinatown. Let's not forget that. You can get an overnight package for the event, which starts at $580, and event-only ticket options at $165. I remember this being I think it was $99.
Yeah. I remember paying $80 for it at one point.
Maybe it was even 60 or 65 the first year. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems a bit excessive.
Good for you for going for the brass ring and making it 300% more. Yeah, good for you. Guests can now reserve accommodations at the resort's newest tower, the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Reserve. That will be a 14-story hotel offering upscale boutique atmosphere as well as 149 suites suitable for the family. With a variety of restaurants and lounges and distinguishing culinary beverage teams, the Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin continually earns national recognition for their food and beverage program. The resort boasts numerous certified wine sommeliers and 1,400 wine selections. This is really not my favorite festival because of, where is it? Because of the ratio of food to drink. There's like 20 food stations and 800 drinking stations.
Yep.
So if you don't want to drink, there's not a lot to eat. That's my whole, if they even out the ratio of food to drink, I think I'd be more susceptible to going. I just
Or I remember going in years past, and it was a tight space.
Very.
And, there wasn't a lot of, they've got that whole grassy area on either side.
And they're not using it.
And they're not using it at all. And I've never understood that. But, hey, you don't have to go, I guess. So, coming off the heels of Disney World, Disneyland is going to be lifting the face mask requirements for vaccinated guests. What is going on? Has Governor Newsom bonked his head? And he's starting to act like
You're assuming he had one to bonk.
Oh, that's true. Disneyland has just announced that they are making changes for guests that will go into effect on Tuesday, June 15th. So that's, I guess, last week?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In conjunction with the reopening of California's economy and recommendations from the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Let's go down the list. Guest experience. Disneyland is excited to welcome out-of-state guests beginning on the 15th of June, at which time Disneyland will discontinue the requirement for on-site temperature checks. Finally, the state has removed the physical distancing requirements with respect to guests, and will also allow guests to self-determine distancing. Face coverings for guests starting on June 15th. Face coverings were no longer required for fully vaccinated guests, both indoors and outdoors. Guests ages 2 and up who are not fully vaccinated must continue wearing face masks coverings indoors, except when dining. While guests will not be required to show proof of vaccination, vaccinated guests will self-attest that they are in compliance with priority to entry. Have you had a vaccine? Yes. When I was a child. Moving forward. In addition, all guests will need to attest that they are aware of the state's strong recommendation that guests is fully vaccinated or receive a negative COVID-19 test prior to entering the theme park when making their Disneyland Resort theme park reservations.
Under what? Penalty of death?
Yeah.
What's the punishment for lying?
They want to be able to not hold themselves accountable. It's like, hey, this person said that they didn't have it, so they lied. That's on them. That's on us. We've done everything that we can. So when the Toy Story parking lot reopened on the 18th, all guests ages 2 and up, regardless of vaccination status, will be required to wear an appropriate face covering while on the bus transportation from the lot to the parks. So I didn't see any pictures of how that went, but I'm sure it probably went pretty well.
Yeah. Probably went stunning. This is also just a rumor. Disney may be gearing up to enhance the Country Bear Jamboree. I should have worn my big outfit then tonight.
Must be a shirt coming, or must be a movie coming out.
Yeah. Walt Disney World is constantly moving forward and enhancing things. But Disney recently filed a permit for the location, Country Bear Jamboree, inside the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World for general construction. The permit does not list any other information, typically never does. They're not going to run down and tell you the things they're going to do. Disney, that's why we call them rumors and speculation, and we have fun with it. Yeah. Disney filed this, could be filing this for a number of reasons. One is permit could be for cosmetic construction, which includes small maintenance updates to make sure that the show is in top shape for guests. The other reason could be for the 50th anniversary is coming up. They're doing, much like Disneyland, with that program, they beautified the entire park, and they're probably just doing that here. They're going attraction by attraction, just painting it, cleaning it up, making sure everything's working and up to snuff. They could be adding elements of the iridescent to the Country Bear. I don't know if Big Al needs to glitter and sparkle.
Hey,
Probably not. And they could be doing this to other attractions too, like Peter Pan's Flight, Dumbo, Prince Charming Carousel. I don't know if they can make that shine anymore. I mean, it's probably one of the best kept attractions in the park. Disney can also just want to make sure that the animatronics are working properly for the big celebration. So it's all speculation, it's all rumor until Disney says something different.
That's right. I think a new movie's coming out, and they're getting ready for some extra stuff.
I would be down for a Country Bear movie.
Yeah, it'd probably be more like live action, kind of like what they're doing with Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
Live action, animated, CGI fest. Blood in the saddle. Blood. They won't sing that because it's too graphic.
Yeah, it's too graphic.
Sorry. The Disney College Program participants have returned to Walt Disney World. That's all you need to know. Have a nice day. It was announced in early May that Walt Disney World would be reviving the Disney College Program. It's been a little over a year since the program was suddenly put on hold, which caused thousands of participants to become jobless overnight. But now, with vaccines rolling out faster than ever and with Disney's continual phased reopening, the Disney parks need some more help. Boy, howdy. The COVID-19 pandemic caused a massive strain on the tourism industry, with Orlando being hit hard. The hospitality industry in Central Florida laid off tens of thousands of workers, many of which left the state. Disney College Program participants have been the backbone of the Walt Disney World workforce since the internships began. College programs can be easily identified by their name tags. They showcase their college or university instead of hometown, which you normally see on cast members' name tags. CPs are also known to usually work the closing shifts at Disney parks, and many current Walt Disney World cast members began their journey as CPs. In just 1 month, Disney has fast-tracked the return of these college program kids as they determine demand to enter the park rises. Walt Disney World, while following CDC guidelines, is beginning to phase out COVID-19 era mandates, such as needing masks outdoors or having social distance in certain areas.
Yeah. I'm glad to see them come back because they are really the backbone between them and the ICPs. They're the ones that are really the grunt of the labor at Disney World.
They carry a ton of the burden, and I think part of if we can go down this rabbit trail just a little bit, just not to talk politics, but part of the problem that Central Florida is having, especially in the different hospitality industry areas, is that people are getting paid so much to stay home. Yeah, they're staying home.
Yeah,
and that's a challenge. That's a big challenge that we've got to overcome.
Yep,
so,
very much so.
I think it's a little different with college program kids, but still, that's part of the reason we're struggling. But
Yeah, and once international travel opens up a little more, maybe they'll get some of the ICPs back. Cause,
that'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have, Italian people back in Italy and Canadian
real
people
Japanese people.
Yeah,
serving Japanese food that can speak the names of the Japanese food correctly. That'd be kind of great. No offense to the current cast members who are doing that. It's
who are tearing those names up and saying them all.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Disney gave us a first look at a new Disney Parks stage show. So during the COVID-19 pandemic, all 6 theme parks around the world were closed and were shut down. Now, for the first time in a half a year, all Disney theme parks are operational.
Wow.
I don't think I would have ever said that before this pandemic. I don't know if somebody had told me all of the Disney parks were going to be shut down, I don't know if I would have believed you.
Yeah.
But Each park's phased reopening process looks a little bit different, but live entertainment is slowly but surely beginning to return around the world. At Disney's flagship property, the Walt Disney World Resort, for example, Festival of the Lion King is back. Very interesting that they call us the flagship property. I thought that was Disneyland, but I could have been mistaken. The Lion King is open at Disney's Animal Kingdom Park, and many signs point to the reopening of the popular Hoop Dee Doo Review.
Finally.
At Fort Wilderness Campground. Now, let me tell you, once those tickets go on sale, I will guarantee you will not be able to get one. They are going to fly off the shelves. It's going to be like trying to get a reservation to Ohana.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Now, Disneyland Paris, which finally reopened on June 17th, following its second pandemic closure, has confirmed that the newest stage show, the Disney Junior Dream Factory, will debut at Walt Disney World Studios Park in Paris on July 1st, 2021. This is a new show. Come and help Mickey and Minnie and the Factory Dreammaker machines work as part of the new Disney Dream Factory show at Studio D in the Walt Disney Studio Park. It's nice. I like a new show. I want a new show. I'd like to know if we're going to get one with that new stage you built in front of the castle.
I haven't seen the new stage yet.
It's very nice. But
yeah,
I would like a show on it.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy. I mean, there's so much. There's so many different things that we haven't had for so long. Fireworks, shows, meet and greets. I wonder when meet and greets are going to be coming back, like normal meet and greets.
When am I going to be able to hug my Mickey and my Buzz again?
Yeah, no kidding. Well, for fans of tequila, La Cava del Tequila at Epcot is now doing inside seating because it's returned, which is great. For anyone who loves the experience of traveling, Epcot's World Showcase, the popular Mexican pavilion bar La Cava del Tequila, is now allowing guests to sit inside. Now you can imbibe on the essence of Mexico with over 200 tequilas, top shelf cocktails, Mexican beer and wine. You can take off with a tequila flight or a wild passion fruit margarita. Also, light snacks such as guacamole and queso with corn chips are served. The announcement made earlier from Epcot let everyone know that the fan favorite establishment is busy making preparations. Many visitors love the Hacienda themed lounge and their tequila flights, especially since it's so charming and stocked with a menu of great drink choices. I am a huge fan of La Cava del Tequila. I've gone to a couple of their after hours events, and it's just great. It could be twice as big, and I'd be happy because that's a very small venue.
Remember when they did that that after hours thing at Epcot with the dinner, dinner and the drink thing? I like that.
I did too.
I was digging on that.
Yeah, me too.
That was perfect for locals.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. Anyway, that won't come back.
No. All right, everybody. How about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, first up, the courts have granted a preliminary injunction against the CDC for conditional sale orders. So this is the state of Florida suing the CDC, telling them you can't make us not sail our cruise ships out of our port. Here you go, DeSantis.
Do it, son.
Lock and load, baby.
That's right.
Next up, the Maya Grill over at Disney's Coronado Springs will reopen on Thursday, June 24th at 5 p.m. I'm surprised they weren't open, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I guess it was inside. Hey, some of the hurricane-proof decorations have fall off the Cinderella Castle 50th anniversary things. So
that's bad, right?
Yeah, when they fall off, that's really bad.
Whoopsie.
So it's like the drape things, and it was you'll see some of them that had like a blue background with like a gem in the middle. Well,
Yeah.
they fell off, and all you see is where the glue was.
Jeez. Can drill it in. Drill it in for crying sake.
They did. I mean, what did like somebody use a little splat of Elmer's? Well, yeah, Elmer's. It'll be fine.
Should have used Gorilla Glue. Just saying.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, the multi-level marketing company Sensi is to bring new guest experiences to the Magic Kingdom. And I also heard that there's going to be a whole park line of Sensi products. You know, like the smell of Pirates of the Caribbean. Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to It's a Small World, brought to you by Amway.
Sensi. Yeah, Amway. You have to bring a friend. You have to bring a friend. You have to bring a
Right. Living with the Land, brought to you by Shackley.
Oh, God, that'll be funny.
Oh, my God.
As long as the Sensi thing fits in. I just don't, just don't start pumping out scents because, you're a sponsor. You know what I'm saying? It has to fit in, to the theming and whatever. They're going to mess it up anyway. The Rise of the Resistance over at Disneyland called over 330 boarding groups in one day, which is a record. First of all, I'm surprised the attraction was up that long. That's number one.
How did that happen? It ran 331 times successfully.
Correct.
So that means that 330 ride vehicles completed the rotations through the attraction.
Yes. Well, maybe not ride vehicles, but boarding groups. So I don't know the number off my head. Maybe somebody does. I don't know how many people are in a boarding group. That could be, 100 people, or 200 people. We don't know what that number is. Maybe there are some people out there that do, but so it's people, not actually ride vehicles deployed. But if they got 330 boarding groups through, and let's say they have 100 people, that's a lot of people, and it's a lot of uptime for an attraction that really does not have a great history of being operational all day, every day.
Right.
So, kudos to them. Better them than us, I guess. Frontier Shooting Exposition at Disneyland finally opened, so you can now go shoot a gun at fake things at Disneyland. You can touch a gun.
There. I'm shocked that's still there.
It's here, too, in Florida, and I'm shocked it's here.
Well, Florida makes more sense to me than California does.
Well, hold on. Let me liquor this up with the irony. There are no guns sold in any of the theme parks, but you can come and shoot one.
That's right. That's right.
There's the irony.
They don't even sell like the blasters from Star Wars, do they?
Nope. It went from selling them to making them orange, and then they got rid of them completely. Because who wants an orange gun or an orange blaster? It's not orange in the movie. Why would I want that?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the irony. Ogre's Cantina at Disneyland opened with increased capacity, combining strangers, so not just your party,
Stranger.
and other people you may not know. Go ahead.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, stranger danger. No masks. So, we'll see. As we mentioned, face masks become optional for fully vaccinated cast members now working outside. So, if they're outside, you actually may see a cast member's face now, which will be nice. You
Nice.
just see their little thing in the mask and the
Shield, mask.
goggles, whatever the hell they were wearing.
Yeah, now they're having to wear goggles now.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Gotta protect your eyes. Protect your eyes. My eyes. My eyes. And last, and we said it before, all Disney parks are open worldwide. That is the first time in 17 months Disney can say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Yeah. So
wow.
Listen, if you're a Disney fan, go visit a Disney park is all I can say. Keep the momentum going. If you have the time, you have the money, you have the whereabouts, you're not afraid of, getting out there a little bit. Mask up, don't mask up, whatever you want to do. Sanitize, don't sanitize, but, go out and do it, I think if everybody tries to go visit a theme park, things will start to creep up.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yep. All right, guys, we want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us. If you're not doing anything on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern time, please come to facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast, and you can join us and all of our Disney friends from all across the internet. So you can also find us on the YouTube and the Instagram, all at Disney Parks Podcast. Come find us at our internet home over at DisneyParksPodcast.com. You can find all of our show archives as well as blog posts, links to our amazing friends over there, like our good buddies over at Destinations to Travel. You can find out all the information you need for your next trip. Go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. There's a very short survey. You can fill that out, and someone from Destinations will get back to you. And it doesn't cost you a dime, guys. There's no reason why you shouldn't be doing this. This is crazy. And it's a great way to start thinking forward more positively, and it'll give you something fun to think about. We're already super excited. We're 2 weeks away from our 1 week vacation. We're going to be going to Atlanta and Nashville. I can't wait. And then finally, folks, if you'd like to support the show, if you'd like to get into some extra content that you can't hear anywhere else, then definitely go over to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Sign up there, get up to 3 shows a week. There's a level that you could support that you also get the t-shirts. You can get a free a Pixar hat. There's a way that you can save 10% as well. We have a lot of rewards for the different tiers over there. Just go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can see that all right there. And anything else, T?
No, that's it.
Guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for being a part of the show. And if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks if you can get a pass.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.